It's back. Bigger. Better. And better. It's Black History Month, the sequel, a 28-day celebration of black exploitation films. Oh, Penitentiary. This movie is something else. Coming at the tail end of the blaxploitation era, the best way to describe it would be aimless. As aimless as our protagonist is at the beginning of the film. Leon Isaac Kennedy is Martell Too Sweet Godon, a drifter with no direction in life who's picked up by a prostitute who has a surprisingly sophisticated system to do her business.
Beaver 7, this is Charlie 1.
Beaver 7 here, Charlie 1, come in. Headed east on Highway 12, just west of Cove number 2.
Get going. You got 2 customers waiting at Cove 2. They'll be sitting in the corner to the left.
What is this, Uber Poon? She was even gonna give Martell a freebie until duty called. She drops Martell off at a diner where her next customers are, but they don't take too kindly to integrated prostitutes and start a fight with her, forcing Martell to jump in and defend her until he's knocked unconscious with a bottle. When he wakes up, he's in prison for the murder of one of the guys from the fight. Penitentiary doesn't bother with a trial and due process and all that stuff. It literally feels like Martell wakes up already in the pen. I actually feel like Penitentiary starts out strong, but as soon as it starts moving in the direction of something good, it deviates into pointless side missions to the point where it loses its focus and gets away from the parts of it that you do care about. Early on, it feels like Martell doesn't even care whether he's innocent or not. Like, damn dude, you're not even gonna fight the charges? Instead, he spends most of his prison time essentially fighting for his life. First, from other prisoners who want that butt. Then, during sanctioned prison fights, where the guards make money betting on boxing matches between the inmates. The boxing matches are essentially the main plot of Penitentiary. Winning a fight in the ring gets you a whole week of conjugal visits, but winning the entire tournament gets you your freedom. How the hell does that work? You know what? It's a movie in the tail end of the blaxploitation era. It doesn't even matter. At the very least, it gives Martell something to work towards, and the movie should have put more effort into that aspect, and him trying to figure out how he got there in the first place. Less energy should have been put into all the other shenanigans going on. Like I mentioned earlier, some of the inmates want some of Martell's candy, and with a nickname like Too Sweet, can you blame him? Initially, it comes across like his cellmate, nicknamed Half Dead, is trying to help him, but then it's revealed that he's only saying the things he's saying to try to break Martell. It all comes to a head and leads to a pretty impressive fight between Martell and Half Dead that kind of goes on forever, but the fact that it takes place in such a small cell makes it worth enjoying. Honestly, all of the fights in this movie are too damn long. Even the anticlimactic boxing matches that the movie put so much hype on. That might be why the movie tries to break them up with comic relief, when 2 inmates, one from the male prison and another from the visiting female prison, link up during every match to have silly sex in the bathroom. It's goofy as hell and looks weird spliced within the supposedly serious boxing matches, but like I said, the matches just drag, so take what you can get in this situation. Martell's boxing trainer, nicknamed Seldom Seen, is the only person who delivers any kind of emotion, and it comes out of nowhere.
And here I am somebody. I got my own TV, my own stereo, my own home, 3 hots of the cot. And more than that, I mean something in here. I got respect.
Where was all this emotion during the rest of the film? I don't know what one thing would have made Penitentiary better, but I do know that the golden rule has always been less is more. They didn't need to overcomplicate things in a film like this. Now, I might not have been too big on it, but believe it or not, Penitentiary was one of the few films to survive the death of the blaxploitation era, spawning 2 sequels in the 80s. What that tells me is that despite the genre being dead and my own personal views, there was something, somewhere, that resonated with somebody in the movie Penitentiary.